Welcome everybody, you're very welcome to the UCD Bowl today for UCD versus Clontarf in the first round of the AIL. This one what should be a very hotly contested match, both teams with a mixed start to the Leinster League, but everything to play for. Defence was letting both sides down the last time, conceding over 50 points, so we're either in for a cracker here or there will be a big change in defensive mindset, I would say. And my name is Joseph McGinley and I'm joined here today by Christine Coffey.
Hey everyone.
Thank you for joining us, and also to our match sponsors today, Matrix Claim Services Limited and Ennis and Associates Solicitors. Thank you for your support. We're just acknowledging a minute's silence here for the late Brian Mullins. A great tribute there to the late Brian Mullins, impeccably observed minute silence. Brian has been a great stalwart of UCD sport for many years now, a great supporter obviously of the Gaelic club and of the rugby club. As it turns out, also played rugby for Clontarf back in the St Vincent's GA days, so a nice circularity to today's fixture. Okay, with both sides ready to kick off here now, we've got Tim Corkery ready to kick off for UCD. UCD playing from right to left, and what looks like a pretty good start to the day weather-wise, although fairly changeable looking clouds there, so we should hopefully see some good attacking rugby for the rest of the day. Okay, bit of confusion there. Ball let bounce, but well enough cleared by the Clontarf scrum half. Angus Lloyd manages to get it just outside the 22, but provides UCD with a good attacking platform early on. That's exactly what UCD will be hoping for, and that little bit of uncertainty has just caused a little, probably 30-40 yards of progress for Clontarf there. Christine, what will you be looking for today?
I'll definitely be looking at the scrum half battle here. UCD obviously have brought in Michael Maloney, and he's had a very exciting time with the under-20s, and Clontarf's scrum half is well-seasoned AIL players, so it'll be interesting to see how they match up.
Good statement of intent there from Clontarf. UCD took the ball well, but a disruption through the line-out, and great work from the Clontarf pack, managed to turn that ball around, and we will reset with the scrum here. So this will give Clontarf an early chance to clear their lines after the bit of uncertainty from the kick-off. UCD will be a little disappointed, I'm sure, to not make more of that good attacking platform, but this is the first chance for UCD to set their defensive credentials for the day. Okay, we've had our customary restart of the scrum, which seems so likely these days. I'm looking forward to the first match we see when we don't see the first scrum reset. Great early opportunity here for Hugh O'Malley, Bobby Sheehan and Evan Coyle to set a tone here for the front row for UCD, up against a strong Clontarf front row as well, and Soroka, Donlan and Griffin. Lloyd with the feed. Clontarf with get the shove on the right hand side, full wheel, and managed to earn themselves a penalty and clear their lines. UCD wheeling the scrum there and conceding the penalty. This will give Kelly an opportunity to clear his lines here with a tight enough angle. Managed to make himself about halfway between the 10-metre line and the halfway line. Let's see if UCD can get up and compete here. Clontarf going for the 5-man line out option here. UCD contest, but Clontarf managed to get the ball taken up through the centre. Not making much progress here. Quick ball from Lloyd, gets around the corner. Good first, very good tackle there from UCD, pushing back. Still no progress made, but halfway between the 10. And a great turnover there for UCD. Managed to get themselves just inside the Clontarf 10-metre line, but unfortunately no support means that they concede the penalty. Despite good work there from Mark Morrissey, there was no one really on his shoulder to help him, and Clontarf with a good turnover.
Really good defensive work from Bobby Sheehan there, getting around from the tail of the line out to make that double hit in the second, the double hit on the second phase there.
Looks like a relatively strong breeze there, actually, from right to left. Am I right, Christine? Just Clontarf struggling to make progress with their kicks out of hand at the moment. You can see from the flags on the far side there, there's a reasonable breeze there. So you still want to make the most of this half, I suspect. Yeah,
for sure. You could see from the kick off the way that travelled a bit further than the Clontarf guys were expecting. So anything to pin them back in the 22 would be really useful for UCD this half.
Important for Bird and the fullback for Clontarf and Harry Donnelly to be watching that one today. And ball up. Yeah, pretty good throw. Ref likes it. Clontarf start to make a bit of momentum now back up, but it's knocked on, and that'll be a scrum to UCD in the halfway line. Early errors from both sides to start off with. Very little consistency, and both coaches I'm sure will be frustrated, but this is very early in the season, and the mixed form from the Leinster League seems to be moving their way to the first game of the AIL.
Yeah, exactly. You'd always get this first game of the season, and both teams are just trying to find their feet in the league. So be interesting to see if which team kind of can string together a bit of consistency first.
Okay, let's see what UCD can make of their first scrum possession here. Maloney with the feed, comfortable position, gets it wide. UCD strike up through 13 and behind. First early opportunity for out wide for UCD. Look. Okay, that's well supported. UCD again balling behind, manages to hold on to it. Can they recycle? Clontarf just off their feet there a little bit. I suspect this will give UCD their first shot at goal.
Really good strike play off the scrum there, and UCD's back coaches will be really happy that that came off from the training ground.
Okay, this is Tim Corky's first shot at goal for the day. That's a pretty good start to the season. Let's hope he can get a good strike on the ball. It should be well within his wheelhouse here. I suspect about 10 metres left of the post, halfway between the 22 and the 10-metre line.
He picked up a try for himself there in the Leinster League game against Terranure, that narrow loss. So yeah, he's been pretty good off the boot as well. So he'll be looking to continue this into the AIL.
Again, good conditions here with the wind at his back. Distance not a problem, but right at the post, so we stay at 0-0, and Clontarf to restart. He'd be disappointed with that one.
Yeah, it wasn't the cleanest connection. He'll be looking to do better in the next one.
Clontarf's Conor Kelly to clear their lines here. Manages to go for height rather than distance, but it's hanging up in the air there. UCD taken well there by 11. Chris Cosgrove takes it into possession. Slow enough ball. UCD again with that ball in behind twice. Looking to get wide early on here today. Again, getting the fullback, good hands from UCD. And great footwork there again from the winger there. That was Dylan O'Grady with good footwork. And UCD look to take it up. Good carry there from Sean O'Brien. Can he recycle? Looks good again. Again, wide ball looking to get it to Cosgrove. Cosgrove manages good feet, but well taken down by fullback there, Tyg Bird. Clontarf defence pretty resolute so far. Lucky not to give away a penalty here, and they do. Yeah, a little slow to roll away there. Overall, good quick hands from UCD so far, Christine?
Yeah, for sure. I'm sure Crokey will be really happy with the shape that UCD have been showing. The forwards are getting set very early off the rucks, and that's given them the opportunity to pull it back. And yeah, the shape looks really good from UCD so far.
And despite being a little closer, Cork opts for the corner this time. That's a bit of a statement of intent from UCD. Manages to find a good touch in the corner. So 5 metres out. Let's see if UCD can do a little bit better with the rolling wall than they did the last time. Great attacking platform. 8 minutes gone. Just again like to say thanks to our sponsors today. Matrix Claim Services Limited, Ennis and Associates. It's important to support grassroots rugby, so much appreciated. Oh, quick line out there from UCD. Excellent work there from Mark Fleming. Takes a quick ball. Clontarf caught napping, and he's managed to get himself down for the first try of the season. Excellent work there.
Yeah, I'm sure Clontarf weren't expecting that. It's a lovely little trick play from UCD to change it up 5 metres out as well. It's nice, very nice to crash over from Mark Fleming. I'm sure that'll be one of the easier ones he'll score from that. You'd want to be running that from that distance out. So yeah, great start.
No doubt by the end of the season that'll have been from the halfway line, but 5 metres from now. Okay, let's see if Tim Corkery can add the extras. He'll want a better connection than the last one. Good win behind him. Probably starting it off the right post here, bringing it round. Better strike that time, but again pulled it left. So UCD up in the scoring, 5 points to 0. Probably a reasonable reflection of the game so far, just with the wind in the territory that they've had. But let's see how Clontarf manage. I suspect they'll be going to contest this one, given the wind into their face. Clontarf will want to just get their hands on the ball. I suspect they've had very little possession so far. Good take from UCD's full back there, takes in the possession. Well marshalled. And a good clearance right down the middle as the two wingers find themselves to either side. But this one could go long. And it'll be a scrum the whole way back. Yeah, again, that's a bit of a reflection of the wind at the back of UCD there. Harry Donnelly won't be happy with that one, but it was a good strike. Unfortunately, he got the bounce as well. And Clontarf marshalled that right all the way back to the ball line, and we'll be sitting somewhere, I think, in the 22, I suspect, for that Clontarf scrum. Yeah, just inside the 22 in front of the post. Great attacking platform here for Clontarf, Christine.
Yeah, definitely kind of a central scrum, so they can go either way. So they'll get to pull out the playbook here to see what they come up with. They've stacked the left hand side with 4, so.
And UCD matching them with a 3-and-3 approach here. The speed of Angus Lloyd, I'm sure, will be a factor. He's got Tyg Bird and Hugh Cooney on his right hand side here, so we'll need to watch out. Good scrum from Clontarf. Held pretty well. Down on the far side, but the referee plays on. Angus Lloyd breaks around the right hand side, gives it to Bird. Bird manages to get him outside, and it's well tackled, just a couple of metres short on the right hand side here. Clontarf looking to carry the ball, take it from one out. UCD working well to cross. Again, the one out ball. good, well defended from UCD, pushing back by a metre or two, but out to about the 5 metre line at this stage. Slow ball. Again, the one out pick and go. Not making much from that. One more pick and go. Here we go. UCD need to get out of the way there. Done well. Again, good work from Clontarf there, but looks like it's held up. Yeah, unimaginative from Clontarf, but fairly effective. But with the new rules, of course, now once you're held up, it's an opportunity for UCD to clear their lines. The last carry there from Tony Ryan, just short. Good footwork, but well held up by UCD. Not sure I like this new rule. It doesn't really help the attacking team, but it probably frees up the game a little bit more. Angus Lloyd, misses it again, lets it drop. But well marshalled there by the Clontarf out half. Looking for a big carry from the number 8 and does well. Bounces off the first tackle. Quick ball, managed to get himself left. Takes the dummy around the corner. Again, quick ball from Clontarf. UCD will need to slow this down a little bit if they have any hope of stopping this momentum. Good ball out in front. Good first hit. But not moving quickly enough. Again, statement of intent, Clontarf that time. Once they're getting inside the 22, it seems to be one out rugby, but once they've a little bit of space, they're looking to move it, given the conditions today, Christine.
Yeah, it seems like they're trying to use their really strong pack to get go forward ball and looking to puncture that UCD defence. But so far we've been holding out. See how they hold up against this Clontarf line out. Good platform for Clontarf though, just inside the UCD 22. So see what they can come up with from here. Clontarf have gone with a full man line out here now. Halfway inside the 22.
UCD don't contest this time and stay down, get a good defensive shove on, but Clontarf with good momentum. Again, going through the middle, great work from power work from Clontarf. Continue to move forward. UCD will need to be alert here, but they are not up to the challenge, and Clontarf managed to level things at 5-all. Great work there from the Clontarf pack. UCD managed to stop the early shove with the momentum, and they'd set themselves well, managed to break themselves through the middle, and UCD just weren't up to the task of stopping them. I'd say both coaches will be fairly disappointed with the start from both sides here. A little easy to get onto the post from both Clontarf and UCD's tries were probably more a reflection of defensive lapses than they were from attacking genius. But I guess, look, this is the first game of the season, and I can see how both sides happened to concede big scores last week. So I suspect this is going to be a case of you score 5 and we'll score 6. It does make it more interesting to watch, though, let's be honest. Good strike from Clontarf out half, manages to add the extra. So Clontarf take the lead there, 7 points to 5, 15 minutes gone. Not a cracker by any means, but good so far. Okay. Tim Cork with a good restart there. Should be a good challenge under the high sun. Well taken there by Tony Ryan. Manages a big carry, breaks through 1, breaks through 2, breaks through 3. Only taken down by the scrum half. Lloyd with a quick recycle. They've got numbers this side if they can work them, but they take a good carry up through the middle. They'll have to release there now. They get the knees down. And manages to get himself 3 or 4 yards. Clontarf in behind. Great work there after a great break here from their out half. Passes it through. Good 30 yards made there. Angus Lloyd with another quick restart, but UCD haven't read that one fairly quickly. I'm not sure what happened there. It looked like a high tackle. Referee happy enough with it? No, stops play here. We'll have to have a look at that one again.
Chris Cosgrave got the interception there, it looks like.
He did. And got a.
Yeah. Did well to step into the passing channel.
At the risk of being incredibly wrong here, which isn't unlike me, I think he got a high tackle there once he intercepted that. look at it. The linesman's caught something anyway. See if we'll have an opportunity to replay that. Okay, let's see what's happened here. High tackle there. Just a warning. Okay, UCD get a good chance to clear the lines here now. That was a great carry there from Tony Ryan after Lloyd missed the high restart, broke through 4 players. James Jeremiah OD with a good support line, but unfortunately with a lax pass there, Chris Cosgrave was able to, it was Dylan O'Grady was able to intercept that, got the high tackle for his troubles, and UCD managed to get themselves back into their half. But UCD will need to find a bit of momentum here. They've got a good win behind them, Christine, 7 points to 5, not a great reflection. They'll have to work hard, especially given they're looking to keep the ball in hand here.
Yeah, definitely, for sure.
Okay, UCD managed to crash the ball up through the middle. Great work there through UCD. Coming around the corner again, this time keeping the Clontarf team honest. Good recycling there. In behind again. Ball in behind here, gives himself to Chris Cosgrove. If he can collect this, he's got himself a great chance. Oh, taken out of it. But I suspect UCD will get the put in there. Yeah, good covering work there, must be said, from Hugh Cooney, because you can see here, great cover work. Good brave work from Chris Cosgrave as well, but Cian O'Donoghue and Hugh Cooney were wise to the ball in behind and managed to avert danger. But let's see if Clontarf are more alert this time after the last 5 metre line out. UCD managed to trick play and get across the line, so we'll see what Killian Croke and others have been working on the training paddock this week. Christine.
Yeah, like you were saying earlier, we haven't had much opportunity to put the ball through the phases and gain a bit of momentum, so a bit of time down in Clontarf's half will help remedy that. Again,
UCD would like to thank EY as just announced as the new sponsors of the club across the men's and women's and tag team. Again, delighted to have the sponsorship from EY. It's so important to see grassroots being supported and creating the stars of tomorrow. So thanks to EY for that.
Yeah, definitely. We were down at the photo shoot to announce the new sponsorship, and the EY representatives were really enthusiastic about the new partnership. So it's great signs ahead.
Okay, after a brief wait here, we've got a line out about 8 metres out or so. UCD, great attacking platform. Let's see what they can muster. Goes to 2, taken down. UCD looks to keep it in play here. Clontarf have defended it pretty well so far, but we've got a bit of movement here. UCD look to break it wide. Good hit from 12, not much by way of numbers here for UCD, but he's made very good ground here. He's probably left himself 3 yards out. UCD have a quick recycle here now, back on the short side. Again, one good carry. Slow ball. And Clontarf off their feet under pressure.
And Bobby Sheehan has a decision to make here, whether they go for scrum or they could tap and go. They've lots of options here just under the post. It'd be interesting to see what UCD do, because the Clontarf seemed to have the edge in the scrum earlier. So
referee, I'm sure, giving Matthew Darcy a warning there, just given it's good attacking platform. And UCD off for the scrum. Okay, that's good. Good attacking attempt again. Not happy with the 3 points. They go to look for more. Let's see if Michael Maloney can set an attacking platform here for the attacking side.
There's a big open side here, so Clontarf have committed 3 defenders.
Yeah, Clontarf going for 3 and 3 here. UCD going for 4 and 2. UCD with the free kick. I think they'll look to take the scrum again. Sun beaten down, good conditions here for UCD with Michael Maloney with a put in. Let's see what we can muster. Good platform at 8, picks and goes right. Good carry. Can Sean O'Brien get down? He does. Excellent work there from Sean O'Brien. You can see it here on the screen here. Manages to get the pick from the channel 1. Breaks around 3 defenders. and reaches for the line. Excellent work, Christine.
Yeah, definitely, for sure. 3 defenders hanging out of him while he was putting that ball down. So, nice strong carry. It's the backs won't have all the backs moves they probably had in reserve. Didn't really need them when you've got a big ball carry out the back from Sean O'Brien there.
Good change of tactics as well. The first 4 or 5 platforms that UCD have had, they've looked to have shadow runners up the front and put it in behind them. So no doubt Clontarf are watching the runners and give Sean O'Brien an early opportunity. He's just holding the back of his neck there. I'm sure he got a bit of a bang for his troubles, but hopefully he's okay.
Yeah, definitely all those platforms UCD have looked to do something different from all of that. So lots of variation in the UCD attack when we get into the 22. Lots of good signs.
Corky with the extras there takes that score to 12 points to 7.
Strong kick and carry off the base by Sean O'Brien. Try converted by Tim Corkery brings us to College 12, Clontarf 7.
Good to see Sean O'Brien continuing the good form of people of his namesake coming through UCD playing number 8. Let's hope he has as strong a career as his predecessor.
I would imagine that leads to some very confusing Google searches for the family.
Okay, Kelly with the kick-off here, goes deep, but again, that ball hanging up in the air. Clontarf, a bit of an easy catch there for Hugh Cooney. UCD be disappointed they didn't contest that. Lloyd there to continue it, good pick and go there. From the triple barrel, James Jeremiah OD. UCD do well, but again, Clontarf recycle. Good carry there from Clontarf again, around the corner. Lloyd so fast with that pass, and you can see that. Oh, excellent tackle again off the ball, but they picked the wrong man. And Clontarf get round the corner. UCD, good statement of intent in the defence there. But Clontarf carrying well. They're just inside the 22 here, get round the corner. Again, look to take it. Kelly's looking to hit his forwards, get round the corner, set a platform. And ball in behind. 2-on-1 here, goes inside. Unlucky there. Tag Bird with a good carry there. Probably could have done with hands, but overcomplicated it. Good carry inside, as you can see here. Ball in one hand, gets the ball outside, but unfortunately Hugh Cooney just couldn't catch it to score.
Ambitious offload attempt.
Jouet, as they say. But it's good to see some attacking rugby in the AIL again with the conditions so perfect, but I suspect the coaches will be more frustrated than the fans looking at that one. So the scores are 12-7 after 26 minutes, and what's been a pretty good opening 26 minutes of attacking rugby. Both sides showing their intent, trying to move the ball, trying to recycle quickly. Great work, I have to say, from Angus Lloyd and Michael Maloney, the 2 scrum halves. That was one you called out at the start, Christine, but they're not disappointing. Okay, been checked by the medics, is good to see, and we're off here. UCD with a tough defensive positioning here, pinned back in the right hand corner. They'll have the put in here, and they'll look to get the ball back to Tim Corkery to release it. Okay, Maloney with the put in, good platform. Oh, a bit of an upset there. Lloyd does well, gets his hand in to spoil, and unfortunately Sean O'Brien from here to villain in 10 short seconds knocks the ball on. This will be a great attacking platform here for Clontarf. 5 metres out on the right hand side. Lloyd just being the disruptive influence there at scrum half, as all good 9 should be.
Yeah, UCD scrum under a lot of pressure. It's tough to get clean ball off the back of that scrum and just 5 metres off your line. So it's lots of pressure on UCD there.
Bill Burns needs to be careful here on the blind side, working with Sean O'Brien on the defensive side. Good attacking platform here from Ryan, Maloney and OD in the Clontarf. Plenty of bulk there coming around the corner. Clontarf with the strong scrum. It's at the 8's feet. They've gone to wheel it. Not sure what the ref's going to do here. Doesn't like it. Not sure what happened there. Looked like both sides wheeling there, but Billy Burns coming around there didn't give the ref the picture he wanted to see. Clontarf off with the scrum off the penalty. Lloyd with the feed. Clontarf have it at the back of the scrum. Maloney spreads out. That's out. What's he going to do? Put it under pressure. Good tackle from 10. Clontarf look to recycle, come around the corner. Suspect it'll be the one up again if that's the tactics that they've tried so far. UCD's close in defence will need to be strong here.
Clontarf with the advantage here.
UCD slowing it down. This will give, if Clontarf manage to get this wide, they've got a 4-on-1 on the left hand side, but they don't need it, and they manage to get under the post. Let's see who gets up last here. Hard to tell at the moment, but from 1 metre out, they're pretty deadly so far, Christine.
Yeah, Clontarf seem to be going that route every time they get close to the line, going the tried and tested method and back in their front row and their big pack carriers.
Let's see, it looks like it was Ivan Soroka that managed to get that one down, so pretty easy conversion here for Conor Kelly to come, and that's a 12-all at the moment, and with the conversion to come, Clontarf will be pretty relieved, I suspect, with that strong wind and the sun into their eyes, to be 2 points ahead after this goes over, which he does with ease. So 31 minutes gone, Clontarf lead 14 points to 12, and no sign of those defensive frailties from the last couple of weeks being resolved yet from either side, but again, does make for good attack in rugby. UCD's wise and Bobby Byrne here just in deep conference here looking to see what they can do to change the momentum. Well, this is a medical assessment under the post. Corky goes long again. Uncertainty from Clontarf, and UCD capitalise on it. First to ground. Morrissey gets that ball recycled quickly. Good carry from Sean O'Brien, but he's well tackled at the second attempt. Clontarf managed to rip it from there, but I don't think they have any advantage from the preceding knock on. So UCD with a good attacking platform just inside the 22. I'd say 10 metres from the left hand post. Let's see what they can muster from it. Again, mistakes seem to be the difference between the sides at the moment, but there is a fairly swirly wind there, so I'm surprised that the high ball won't be. I'll be surprised if the high ball isn't used too often today, given the uncertainty. And we've got a first substitution of the game. Jerry Hill makes his first appearance of the season in the second row. What looks like an injury assessment from number 8, Sean O'Brien. So a bit of a blow there for UCD so far. Let's hope Sean's okay. Maloney with the pudding. Again, seems to get trapped in the second row. There's not great certainty there, it must be said. Second rows of Johnny Fish and our new replacement Mark Marcy will need to be a little bit more coordinated to get that ball back a little earlier. Not making life easy for Jerry Hill in his first scrum of the match. Given the experience of Lloyd on the other side here, Christine, very important to get the back row sorted and the certainty of the distribution.
Yeah, definitely that wealth of experience at 9 would be very reassuring. Certainly from this position, you'd expect him to marshal this defensive set.
UCD loading the open side here, but given the second early engage, the referee has given a penalty. So will UCD look to take the points here, or will they go to the corner again from the same position? The coaches are shouting, kick the ball to the posts. But the college boys go against it and into the corner.
Bobby Sheen's back in the line out.
And again, good nudge there from Tim Corkery. Let's see if they can repeat the magic of the last 10 minutes.
Good to see Bobby and Tim trying to work it out between themselves to figure out what option to go through. Hopefully this works out for them.
Okay, here we go. Again, swirling conditions. So first things first is win your line out. Okay, Sheehan ready to go. UCD up. Second row managed to get it back from Malone. Can they recycle? Again, it's scrappy, but UCD have it. They're again first recycle, one man out. They'll need to get over there because that ball was well out. Well capitalised from Fionn Gilbert, and UCD let another attacking opportunity go from just sheer lack of concentration. Excellent work there from the Clontarf 10, breaks through 2 tackles, it's eventually dragged down just outside the 22. They look to recycle with a 1 out, but again, poor tackling lets him through. Soroka with a dummy manages to take themselves from the 22 up to the halfway line. Again, great work there from James Jeremiah O'D. Lloyd looking patiently to get this ball wide, but a turnover from UCD. The last thing you would have expected given the easy platform that they had, but they managed to do that. And UCD looked to take it wide, and they kicked deep from Michael Maloney. Again, the uncertainty well caught there by Tagber of Clontarf, makes his way back. Touch for forward pass about that, but the linesman happy enough with it, manages to make 40 yards, and again they're back to 22, but a mistake and a turnover. So nobody wants to hold the ball here, it seems. Maloney back to the corner. UCD look to put it in behind. 2 passes here. We'll give him a 2-on-1. Great work across and great switch there. Well done from Cosgrove. Manages to get them through. If he can get an offload here, that should continue the momentum. Well, Marshall again. UCD look to recycle. Ball in behind. They'll need again. They've done well. Nobody looking at each other. Nobody wanted to tackle. But UCD's out half. Great hit there from 14 on the UCD captain. He's off his feet, so they'll get recovered. Clontarf, great work there again from the number 8. 2 hits in a row from Tony Ryan. Doing very well. Maloney with a lazy kick, it looked like, off his left foot, easily caught, but Angus Lloyd looks to put the ball out and play a bit of structure on it, and that takes Clontarf about halfway between the 10 metre and the 22. Very, very scrappy start there, period of play there, Christine.
Yeah, for sure. If anybody didn't get their second wind in the warm-up, they definitely got it there. The ball was in switching hands, and there were a good few kicks, so...
I suspect there'll be plenty of shoelaces to be tied now at the moment. Ref saying 6 minutes to go there, so we've 36 on our clock, which suggests about 2.5 minutes or so of injury time. The ref does not look unhappy with the break. He's had a very good game so far, though, very consistent. You can hear loud calls, no complaints, let the game flow. And certainly if the players made as few mistakes as the referees, the score would be a little tighter now, I suspect. Okay, Clontarf look to restart with a 5-man line, it looks like. Or is it Sheehan's putting? Yeah, there is. It's Bobby Sheehan to throw, and they go for the 5-man. Bit of uncertainty, referee looking to reset things again. Much better from UCD there. Again, the dummy at the front, but takes it to 2. Good rolling maul there. Clontarf look to disrupt and they get the 1-on-1, but because they come through the middle, they haven't been ref not happy with that. Cormac Daly there just coming through the middle. Ref wasn't happy with the repositioning. And from the side, it looks like.
Nice tidy 5+1 line out where they were nice and set early, and UCD just more organised there and managed to get the penalty.
Tim Corky with a good touch there now. UCD again find themselves just outside the 10-metre line. Last couple of lineouts they've looked to take down and drive. I suspect given the position that they have here, this will be a wide one, but let's see if they can get a clean catch first.
5+1 again.
Yeah, and they're out in front of their Clontarf competitor. Sheehan comes around the corner. Great work from Chris Cosgrove. He managed to break through. If he's got support there, oh, great line he's taken. If he can get back, loses his feet, and it looks like a knee from the Clontarf player. Just manages to dislodge the ball, but I'd be surprised if it's not called for a knock on. Excellent work here, as you can see here. Cosgrove making great work for himself. A cover tackle there from Hugh Cooney, a really important one. Great line of work, great hands from the back of the scrum, or the back of the lineup from UCD, and lovely ball from Bobby Sheehan. So good to see UCD trying some things here again. The ingenuity and they're learning plenty in UCD. It seems not just their lectures.
Yeah, lovely soft hands from Bobby Sheehan there, and straight off the training pitch, I'd imagine.
And what has the referee given here? Yeah, he's given a knock on. Fair enough call, I would say. So Clontarf with the scrum, 5 metres, just 3-4 metres left of their posts, 5 metres out. Lloyd feeds, looks like it's got there pretty comfortably. Clontarf looked to give a shove. Not sure what he's given that for yet. Losing the bind, it seems. So Clontarf again with an easy chance to clear their lines. Good to see a good crowd here today out supporting the AIL. Not much of it you can see on the screens here, just given the sun blaring down on the western side of the pitch. But you know, it must be probably a couple hundred over in the stands and a few more behind. So good to see people coming out to support local rugby. Those of you that are tuning in today, you're all very welcome again to the Belfield Bowl. It's 14 points to 12 to UCD. 2-3 minutes to go before half time. We're just into stoppage time at the moment. But wind right to left, UCD with the ball. The wind behind their backs, haven't really dominated. A scrappy first half, but not the worst game to see. And therefore UCD do well. Actually, the early bind, I would have thought they would have got the penalty there for obstruction, but the referee wasn't having it. Good defence there again from UCD, pushing Clontarf back 2-3 metres. Lloyd has the ball again. Nothing particularly imaginative, it's just brute force from Clontarf at the moment, but doesn't mean it's not effective. And Lloyd will look to box kick here. Well taken from Cosgrove, and 3 good tackles there from Clontarf. They'll need to roll away there, but if UCD can recycle the space in behind. That's it. He's found it. Great ball across from Tarrant. Can he step him? Yes, he does. Excellent work. 2 passes will do it. Really good cover tackle there from the left winger from Clontarf. Great carry there from Bobby Sheehan. UCD look to recycle. Again, one more ball. Great carry again. Mark Fleming does well. UCD pretty comfortable here now. Clontarf off their feet there, but again, the ball not slowed down. This is good. Change of pace from UCD, looking to take it up rather than going behind. Route 1 as such. Again, 12-13 taking up, targeting Lloyd there in the defensive line. UCD now about 10 or so metres out. Good carries, 1 out this time. Let's have to say looks a little bit suspicious there, but referee happy again to play on. Clontarf not rolling away. Lucky to get away with that. Again, taking that ball far too high and far too static. Clontarf easily mopping up the defence there. One-off carriers, not really making much defence. They're Clontarf well organised. Again, bit of lift there. He'd be do well to get away with that. Referee again, happy enough. A good, nice bit of inside ball there from Michael Maloney into the full back. Harry Donnelly does well. Again, this is the first passage of play we've seen, Christine, where there's we've put phases together on either side, frankly. And Clontarf doing well defensively. Oh, it's a great bit of work out the backhand. That's excellent play. Will he give it? Will he give it? I think he should. I just about saw. Oh, it's a harsh call. Let's look at the replay here. Excellent work there from 12. Draws a defender. Hard one to call. I think I'd have given it, but I'm more of a jouet man. Great work from Ben Brownlee, though, to find Michael Maloney and Chris Cosgrave. Really unlucky not to finish that one. Just lost the footing, it seems, but that'll take us to half time, I suspect. Just as things were livening up. Anyway, thanks for joining us. We'll take a little break here for half time, and we'll speak to you in another few minutes. back here for the second half in the UCD Bowl, sponsored by Matrix Claim Services Limited and Ennis Associates Limited. And good first half, 14 points to 12, I suspect. Given the type of the brands of rugby that both teams are trying to play with, that expansive wide to wide patterns, and then Clontarf, when they get a little bit close to the line, they're trying to go with the one out runners. I think tiredness is going to play a factor, Christine, just given this the early first game of the season.
Yeah, for sure, it always does. Tim Corkery with those two miss kicks, the misconversion and the miss penalty, might make he might be regretting those from the first half, but plenty of time to right those wrongs.
And the second half starts as the first half did, with an untaken kick from the into that blinding sun, and there's a decent wind into your face here. So I think it'll be interesting to see if Clontarf utilise that high ball more so than UCD did in the first half. Definitely a difficult position to be taking catches, but I think both sides wish they did better than they have done so far. Okay, Clontarf with the throw in here. They go to the back, decent take off the top. Lloyd gets it wide into 10, crash up the centre. Excellent work from Matt Darcy, straight through the middle. Can he get outside? Supporting on the outside, works with the second centre partnership. And an excellent try off first phase from Matt Darcy in what must be his 1 millionth appearance for Clontarf. He seems to be around a long time, but links up well there. You see with the outside centre partner Michael Courtney, touches down about 15 yards or so in from the touchline. UCD be very disappointed with that start. First dropping the restart, catching it with a foot is never a great option, and then Clontarf with an excellent line out off the top managed to get through for first phase. So not the type of start that Ian Wisen will have looked for, but Clontarf will probably find themselves 21 points to 12 ahead here after this conversion goes over under the posts. Oh, sorry, a little wide actually, so 19-12, so maybe not. But the way that Conor Kelly's been kicking so far, I think he's 3 from 3, so... Kelly with a nice strike, and just outside the left-hand post. So again, that leaves it 19 points to 12, 7 points in it, 2 minutes gone in the second half.
Yeah, excellent set piece move from Clontarf. Those are always really difficult. The 10 had 3 options and just picked the right one.
And again, mistake compounded by mistake. Corkery doesn't find his man and hits it straight into touch, and Clontarf are going to start under the post. UCD really their own worst enemy here, Christine. Conditions pretty perfect. Yes, big sun from one side, a low sun, but a lot of this is pretty simple stuff.
They haven't really touched the ball this half now. They just want to get their hands on it and start putting some phases together.
Clontarf setting up with a 3 and a 2 formation, one behind. UCD defending with 2 and 2 and 2 back.
That's 15 coming around, Michael. Stay there, Michael.
Lloyd with the put in. Ball comfortably at the back for Clontarf. They look to get the shove again. 8 picks and goes, comes around that right hand side, and Lloyd looks to hit the corner, but well defended by the UCD out half. Clontarf managed to regather though, and they look to recycle here. Again, one up runners managed to take it out, but well defended from UCD. Slow ball. That's good again. A little bit of crossing there, referee happy enough with it, but Lloyd again looks to recycle. UCD's one-off tackles. Good soaks. Clontarf for the one-out runners. Lloyd looks to recycle again. But it's slow ball. It's hard to do much from it. Darcy does well with inside ball, hits his winger. Held up well from UCD. It looks like it'll be slow ball. A better defensive set that time from UCD. And again, as I said, that they turn it over with a loose pass from Clontarf. UCD look to grow. There's absolutely nobody in the backfield here if they can get this back quickly, but they don't. Oh, an excellent pass inside. They can get it outside. One more. Cuts inside 12. Does well for the centre. That's it. UCD do well to recycle again. Clontarf at 6s and 7s has to be a penalty. And given the position that they've gone into, I would say he'll be lucky to stay on the pitch, number 5. It'll be Cormac Daly, a cynical tackle, and he gets the...
Mark Fleming did really well there with that offload.
Yeah, did really well to find Ben Brownlee on the inside. Again, Dylan O'Grady with a great cover play. Let's see now, UCD with 7 points of a deficit, 5 minutes into the second half. They're going to look to take advantage of this extra man on the field. I suspect, given how they've played it in the first half, UCD will again look to the corner. Cormac Daly with the yellow card there from the just deliberate knock on and slowing down play. So Corky goes for the corner, and that looks to me to be about 5-6 metres inside the 22, so about 15 metres out. UCD with the one-man advantage. Again, UCD going for the 5-man line-out, which has done so well so far. They get up at 2, hold on to it, and they look to take it on. Good rolling maul here. Need to protect it. Ball at the back there. Pretty comfortable again. A little bit of movement, but doing well. Good momentum. Maloney looks for it at the back. Gets it wide. Again, good carry from Brownlee again. Again, slow ball from Clontarf. Doing well to slow that down. Referee happy enough with it. Sean O'Brien back in the pitch again, carried, but really well held up there from James Jeremiah O'Day. Not an easy man to hold up. Again, slow ball. Referee not happy, just a little bit of a seatbelt tackle there, just above the shoulder, so penalty to UCD.
Clontarf are being very smart with their defence, making sure UCD can't get pace on those rucks, and they're doing well to defend with the man down.
Corkery finds his touch, and UCD get another go again, this time 5 metres out. Clontarf have absolutely loaded the right hand side here, so lots of space out wide. Good peel and go. UCD with momentum here, can they get down? Just 1 or 2 metres short, it looks like. They look to recycle here, only one side to come. Does well, good handoff from the front row. Still wriggling. Not sure what's happened there, but it must have been penalty advantage for offside. But great work there from Evan Coyle. Gets himself round the corner, but I think just short. Let's see here now. A good, powerful play. Goes for it, but I suspect that was knocked on, was it? Yeah. Unfortunately, we don't have the reverse angle, so we'll guess and we'll be right. Once again, we'd like to say thanks to our sponsors, the UCD sponsors today. Our match sponsors are Matrix Claim Services Limited and Ennis Associates. And of course, our main club sponsor now is EY.
Looks like Bobby Sheehan took his time making that decision whether or not to take the tap or take the scrum, and they've gone for the scrum, and with the man down for Clontarf, this will be a very obvious numerical advantage for UCD, so hopefully they can make it count.
Clontarf going for 7 in the scrum this time and keeping 7 out, probably a wise decision given the attacking prowess of the UCD backline, but they'll have to contest the scrum first.
to see Sean O'Brien back on the field after the injury from the first half.
Okay, here we go. UCD with a put-in. Again, getting stuck in that second row. They need to do a little bit better to protect him. Not a great ball back. Corky does well, though, after the loose pass from inside. Come on. There's no way that's out. Lloyd using all that experience to come in from the side here. I'd be surprised to see if the referee doesn't take further action, but seems to be happy enough with it. Referee calling in club captain Matt Darcy just to have a word. I think there's been a few penalties down this side, so I'm sure this will be a final warning.
Bobby Sheen's called for a scrum here again.
All the while the clock ticks down. You see, probably need to be a little bit wiser about how they use this 10 minutes. Clontarf packing down with 7 again, confident in their ability to hold this out. Another penalty for the early shove.
After speaking to Clontarf now, many would have expected the ref to do a bit more there with that penalty. But
Clontarf, I think, are playing this pretty cleverly. It looks like this is the 3rd penalty they've given away now for an early engagement in the scrum. I think we're up to about a minute and a half here now around this set. So 10.5% or 15% or so of the sim bin down. And they make the replacement here now, bringing on number 22, which unfortunately our spreadsheet only goes to 21. So the mystery man comes in for Ivan Sirocco. Position. The first 2 scrums have been into channel 1, which has given Lloyd an opportunity to disrupt. Same thing again, though. You see, very flat that time. Brownlee does well. He's got to work his feet though and get that ball position back. Again, round the corner, UCD do well. Good work from Clontarf, but great carry there around the corner. Again, look for a quick recycle. Bobby Sheehan does well. 2 skip passes. Again, UCD have pulled them out a little bit further wide. They want to use the full length of the pitch here, given the 1-man advantage, but Clontarf over the top again. I suspect this has to be a yellow card. And it is. Yeah, just too many penalties on this side. So Clontarf down to 13. And that looks to me...
Clontarf's Hugh Cooney, I think.
Yeah, 14 Hugh Cooney. So that'll give Chris Cosgrave an opportunity, hopefully, to attack if he gets any decent ball. UCD with a pick and go this time, despite the fact they're down to 13. Looking to go a little bit quicker. Great work out to 13, but again, good, solid defence from Clontarf. Ball's a little slow, good carry. Taken up from UCD front row. Looks to get it wide again. Good step from Captain Bobby Sheehan. Again, a slow ball. Clontarf are doing well to slow this down, but I'd be surprised if they can... Oh! Hard to see what's going on.
I think Clontarf have turned it over. There's no offside line now past the try line, so UCD will be looking for any movement of the ball past the try line.
Oh, does well. But a very good clearing kick, it must be said. Just go, just go, just go. Yeah. Why would you come inside? Oh, there you go. Wasted opportunity.
Chris Cosgrove was looking to go quickly, but I don't think his teammates were on the same page as him.
Good
their possession in the 22 though anyway. Good
clearance kick from Conor Kelly. Under a lot of pressure there, 4 or 5 UCD players hounding down on him. Finds a good touch from just under his own post. So UCD will have 6 minutes playing against 13, no score at the moment. Take a good carry into 2. Again, UCD look to get it wide. Need to straighten up here. Oh, the one opportunity they couldn't take. Great defence. Unfortunately, Brownlee gives the ball to Dave Ryan, who hits into good defence from the Clontarf centre pairing and turn the ball over. And again, another good clearance kick, it must be said, from Clontarf. Must be 1 minute in the first yellow. They're up to 55 minutes. Also, I thought that was around 48, so I'm surprised at that.
UCD will be frustrated now. They had a lot of time inside the 22 and they'd failed to convert, so they'll be looking to get right back down there.
I'm surprised now, given Clontarf are down to 13 now, UCD are trying to play a wide game, which is much easier to defend with one less player than taking it up, sucking the Clontarf players in and then trying to hit wide. Let's see if they learn their lesson this time. Good ball to 6, well taken. Oh, off the top again. They're looking to take advantage of the lack of the left wing here. UCD do well, kick it in behind. But yeah, just far too easy for Clontarf to defend that. Not much progress made, 25 metres made, but I'm sure Coach Ian Wise and Kevin Crokey won't be delighted with the way UCD have managed the game with the 2-man advantage. Clontarf with a good take at 4 there. Look to maul it up. They do quite well. That slows it down. Balls out. UCD put them under good pressure. Good carry from Darcy again. Good strong 2, 3, 4 yards made. Lloyd with the carry. I say they look to slow it down a little bit here now, just given the numerical advantage. Good high ball there into the sunshine. No. Ooh, called knock-off. I'm surprised at that. Again, we replay there. Let's see what happens here. Look, I see a push in the back here from the Clontarf player. Probably was a knock-on, I suspect, but hard to call from that.
Clontarf are showing all their experience here to manage the playing with the 13 men, and it won't be long before their first card is back on.
Yeah, Cormac Daly just waiting to get back on and see him. Don't see him warming up yet. I think there's 3 or so minutes left in that. No, Lloyd does well. I was right on track with that. That ball was back. Lloyd again with a carry. Clontarf looking to keep it tight again. Big, strong, physical runners. Clontarf for the wrap around. Good defence eventually there from Corkery. Little bit of obstruction there, but referee happy enough to play on. Again, good hands there from Clontarf. Bit of crossing, I suspect, but again, referee happy to play on. UCD with a good counter ruck here. They'll do well to get this back. Clontarf have this. Yeah, do very well. Great work there again from Bobby Sheehan. And a nice dive there from Cormac Daly, fresh from his rest in the sin bin.
Good intensity from UCD there to try and win the ball back, and all their work on the ground paid off there. Again, Bobby Sheehan coming up with affecting a good turnover.
Cork with a good nudge, manages to make about 40 metres, so Clontarf back to 14 now, still missing their number 14 left winger Hugh Cooney. UCD with the 5-man. Good ball off the top at 6. UCD look to recycle, take it up through the middle, in behind. A little bit telegraphed there, and Clontarf read it well. Ball went back, but still turned over. Again, lack of execution from UCD will frustrate them. Clontarf managed to find a bit of space here now, chipping in behind. Good momentum from the Clontarf fullback, but that ball dribbles out to the safety of the touch. Number 18, Ed Kelly, enters the fray. Let's see who's coming off for him.
UCD defence on the edge there, they shot up, and Clontarf's second centre, Courtney, managed to get the pass off, and Clontarf got great change out of that kick.
They certainly did. Number 4, Fionn Gilbert, makes his way from the pitch. Again, UCD with the overthrow. Clontarf again managed to make themselves great progress and actually score here. Dylan Donnellan. Again, basic mistakes. Overthrow from the back of the liner. Dylan Donnellan first to react. A great catch there. He's got 5 UCD defenders in front of him. 1 makes a tackle. 3 don't make an effort. And easily over. UCD be very disappointed with that defensive set.
The line out put in has been really good so far. It's unfortunate that one came off.
Yeah, small margins. But UCD, only themselves to blame. They have down to 13 players. They were dilly-dallying, wasting time. Clontarf managed to get back up to 14, and they'll soon be up to 15. And in that period of the sin bin, Clontarf go 5-0 with the opportunity to go to 7. So 24 points to 12 at the moment. 60 minutes gone. Good strike again, but just to the left-hand side from Conor Kelly. So 12 points in it at the moment. I think that's Clontarf in the bonus point bag for the day. They'll be delighted with that. 61 minutes gone, down to 13 players, now 14 players. UCD will need to get the next score if they've any hope of taking some more points out of this. Good take, Sean O'Brien with the tackle, but slips off it. Good carry there from his opposite number, Tony Ryan. Lloyd at the back of the scrum. Lloyd's been very strong today, giving a great platform for Conor Kelly, who launches it downfield. Good take from Tim Corkery into a good sun in his eyes. Chips over the top into the space in between. He needs a favourable bounce. Can he make the tackle? He does. UCD don't look to compete here. Good dual tackle there from Hugh O'Malley. But again, great trip tackle there from Bobby Sheehan. Just what they needed. Really unlucky because a great break from Matthew Darcy after a nice inside pass.
Lovely show and go.
Lovely show and go was right. But you can see Bobby Sheehan just times his tap tackle well, and the ball just dribbles slightly forward. Darcy just down injured.
The tap tackle was just too strong.
Yeah, they can be awkward ones, alright, just when you think you're about to go for it. Let's see what messages UCD can get onto the pitch here now in this period of time. To my mind, what UCD need to do is they need to hold on to the ball a little bit more. They're trying to overplay it off the first phase, which is just making it a little bit easier for Clontarf to just run across the pitch and shepherd them to the touchline if they can take, like they were doing just at the end of the first half, put phases together, put Clontarf under pressure. That's where the 2 sin bins came from.
Clontarf are just managing this very, very well.
Very much so. Very much so. Okay, good to see Darcy back fit again. And UCD with the scrum. Clontarf, remember, have only 5 in the backfield here now because they're back to their full complement. What can UCD muster here? And, Lloyd all over him here at the moment, and again gets a spoil because that stupid Channel 1 ball. They've done it every single time and they haven't learned yet to put it into Channel 2. Again, you see take it up well, but no release from Clontarf. Still managed to make a good carry here. Well done from Sean O'Brien from a standing start, but that'll be a penalty to UCD from not rolling away. Far too cynical. UCD need to speed it up here a little bit. Just hit their corners and move on. Good player there, but Ed Kelly clearly in. And that's an excellent touch there from Tim Corkery, finding it all the way down 5 to 7 metres inside the 22. Let's see what UCD can muster here. Again, Clontarf back to the full complement, and that's number 14, Hugh Cooney, back onto the pitch now. So UCD really didn't capitalise from that numerical advantage, but let's see what they can do here now with the team, good team position.
Gilso's on at scrum half now for Maloney, so he'll be looking to bring on a bit of pace and speed up the ruck with fresh legs.
UCD go to 2. Clontarf sack it well, but if it's a sack, I'm not sure they can hold that guy up. Yeah, looks Clontarf holding on to that despite being on the ground. Not sure about that one now, RFC referee. As you can see here, Clontarf come around the side, they're off their feet, no release. It was never a maul because they sacked it, so I'm not sure how the referee liked that, but he is the final arbiter and it'll be put into Clontarf. So Rob Gilson, as you say, is on for Michael Maloney, and UCD will look to speed this up a little.
Same thing to you. Go after him. Illy! Get Bill to go. See winger. See winger. Get 12. Let's go, Ed. Let's go. Let's go.
Again, that must be the 5th or 6th Clontarf penalty at scrum time.
It is indeed, yeah. That time Hugh O'Malley collapsing on the inside.
Yeah, I think that's probably the change.
Okay, Conor Kelly looks to find a touch here. Just slices off the outside of the boot, but nonetheless they'll have possession, and 30 minutes to go and 12 points ahead. That is key for them. Clontarf have just controlled the ball a little bit better when they've had it. Bit more cohesive on the defensive side, and just simply less mistakes, Christine.
Yeah, that's definitely something UCD will be aiming for, a bit of smart decision making and a bit of experience that'll come with time together.
Good defensive set from UCD with the wheel round. Clontarf managed to get themselves round. Very good body positions again from Clontarf. Nicely held at the hook at the back. They made themselves look 15-20 metres at this stage. Late final shot from UCD. They managed to get themselves through the middle, but a great play there from the UCD scrum, or the Clontarf scrum half, to get the ball to Matt Darcy. Yeah, great counter ruck. That must be offside from Clontarf because he's come out of his own ruck, but referee again happy to see it. Lloyd goes again. Clontarf for the numbers this side, getting in behind here. Well done from Gilson, but does well. Unlucky get over the ball, and Clontarf clean up. This is much better defensively from UCD, Christine.
Yeah. Mark Morrissey and Johnny Fish in the second row have really been putting Clontarf's ruck under pressure and causing all sorts of problems.
Yeah, well taken at the second attempt there from number 14, Dylan O'Grady. UCD with huge numbers left hand side if they can suck it up and go wide. Here we go. Good work from Brownlee and Ryan. Great pass to Cosgrove, gives a bit of space, chips in behind. Cosgrove gives himself an opportunity, but Angus Lloyd covers across, touches it out, but he can't catch it, and Brownlee looks like he's in. Can he get all the way across and make it a little easier conversion? Yes, he can. Great work there from 12-13 combination Brownlee and Ryan to get the ball to Cosgrave. Cosgrave with an excellent chip and chase. The cover tackle from Angus Lloyd just not quite there. And again, great hands there from the UCD centre partnership to find themselves within 7. Certainly with a losing bonus point now with 10 minutes to go, they'll have ambitions of trying to win this game. But the first bit of cohesive attack play from UCD is borne out results again, Christine.
Yeah, for sure. I think that came off the back of a really dogged defensive set, and when they turned over the ball, there was really good execution there on the edge to get the winger free, and excellent execution.
Cork with the extras takes it to 19 points to 24, and UCD will obviously be pushing on here. If they get one more score, that'll take them to a drawn game, but also it'll give them a try bonus point, so certainly plenty to play for here. $19 points to 24, yeah, that looks right to me. And so does the referee, as he's just confirmed. So I think the scoreboard in College Park here is a little off, but 19 points to 24, bang on. Clontarf for the restart, go along. Let's see if UCD can put a good name under it, which they do. Well taken in the left boot. Gilson clears the ball well up to the 10, just outside the 10-metre line. Clontarf for the 6-man line out. UC looking to speed things up. Clontarf looking to slow it down. Good take from Clontarf there, looking to slow it down. UCD getting off the line pretty well here now. Again, look for tackle release, but no great yardage made. That'll be a penalty, and stupid work there from number 1 from UCD. Who is that? Hugo O'Malley, yeah, just clearly offside, taking out the scrum half and just putting UCD under unnecessary pressure. Certainly a danger of a yellow card here. Angus Lloyd showing a bit of experience here, going down for a sup of water.
Clontarf have pointed towards the post as well, so they'll be looking to push this, push the score line out, yeah, past the converted try.
It'll be a good nudge, although he does have a win behind him, but he was putting these over for fun in the warm-up, so certainly within his range.
Good smart call again from Clontarf. They've been very good with their decision making this whole game.
Another minute passing. Let's see if he takes his time. Good strike just off the left toe. Does he manage it? Just right and wide. UCD take it, take the 22 dropout. UCD go along into the back, well taken by the number 10. And carried by the second row. 2 good tackles, and he does well to break through them. Again, quick ball from Lloyd, but a little slow and a little knock on. Again, good pressure from the tackle from UCD. Not helped by the ball placement of number 5, Cormac Daly. So Lloyd under more pressure than he should have been there, but UCD won't be complaining.
Angus Lloyd seems a bit annoyed at himself for that pass. He's looking to push his forward and get him, hit him on the move, but unfortunately the ball didn't go to hand for him.
Lloyd's had a very good game today, though.
Yeah,
he's probably been the difference in the teams, I have to say. His passing has been crisp and sharp, and he's marshalled the pack very well.
He slowed it down as well when he needed to.
Absolutely. So Gilson has the opportunity here, put it in, and let's see what UCD can do. 15 against 15, remember, 6 or so minutes to go. Good shot from Clontarf, but a little early, I think. Referee not happy with it. No, not for early, it was just for the illegal bind, pulling it down. So again, gives UCD an opportunity this time to kick the corner. I'm not sure how many penalties there's been today, but from my notes, I can't see what colour the sheet was when I started writing on it. There's been quite a few. Not the most ambitious kick to touch, but a safe one nonetheless. UCD, no great rush here. Well read for Clontarf. Bobby Sheen does really well around the corner and taken out by Ryan up at the second centre. Recycles it. Again, another good carry from Sean O'Brien, but 2-3 man. He managed to release his hands. Gilson gets it. Huge big space in behind if he can find it. UCD get it out wide. Hold on to the ball. Does well to get inside and targets Lloyd. Tackler release there, I think. So now UCD with the whole left coast to go by. Good carry from UCD's loose head. Ball recycled well from Gilson. Ball in behind this time. There's an opportunity here if they can get it wide into hands. Great pass there to Chris Cosgrove. Again, just taken outside into the 10 metre line, but a good recycle again. Let's see if UCD can move this much bigger Clontarf pack. Again, good tackle there, but the recycled ball, 5 metres lost. Oh, well read there, but he doesn't make the tackle. Hands inside. Great work again. Excellent pace. But unlucky, and it's a super cover tackle there from the replacement, Ed Kelly, on a guy twice his, half his size and twice the speed. So does very well. Good outside pass here now. Clontarf just bite there, and 18 goes with the outside shoulder. Technique all wrong, but execution all right, and manages to push it out to recycle the ball for Clontarf.
Ben Browdley did really well on the edge there to bounce the last defender that had shot up on him and to get the pass away. Good signs.
He certainly did. Matthew Darcy down again, injured here now, so we'll have a little water break. Doesn't look to be overly serious, hopefully. Great opportunity for UCD here now. They've pinned Clontarf back. I suspect Clontarf will be looking to slow things down. 5-6 minutes to go. We're obviously not stopping the clock here in the live stream, but I think it's about 5 minutes or so to go. 5 points in it. Plenty of bonus points and league points to play for here. This is really slow now. I'm surprised the referees let them take this long. That must be a good 30 seconds. But a great take from the back of the liner from Clontarf. Well sacked from UCD. All the forwards sucked in here now. And a turnover taken in from the drive from Clontarf, and turnover for a scrum for UCD. So much to the enjoyment of the supporters here today. Referee calls the ball unplayable. UCD going forward, so turnover to UCD.
Good attacking position from UCD now, just inside the opposition's 10. So they'll be looking to flash one of their starter plays off this.
I'd like to see UCD get this wide and move that large Clontarf pack around. Try and go through the phases rather than trying to pull a rabbit out of hat each time in the first phase. Okay, good scrum, good platform, but again it's Channel 2 ball, so I'd be surprised to get out, but he does well. Again, very messy, but Brownlee does well to cover. Comes back into the faces pack. Recycle from Gilson. Great turnover there from the UCD open side. Or turn of pace, I should say. Again, good quick ball. Lovely handoff into Lloyd as he makes 2, 3, 4 yards again round the corner. Tackler release called and the ball's recycled. Plenty of space here now. If UCD can get it out wide, they've got numbers. Does very well. 12, 15 on 15. Does well. Manages to release himself, but UCD will need to get across and recycle. And again, excellent Clontarf cover defence. Clontarf get off the line well. UCD carrying. But UCD going off their feet, it looks like. And that's a turnover. And I suspect that's one of the better opportunities UCD are going to have in this game.
Good scramble defence, like you were saying, from Clontarf. UCD looking to stretch them side to side, but Clontarf's defence won out in that one.
Clontarf looking for a safe touch here now and wind out the clock for the next 2-3 minutes. The way this game is going, though, I'd be surprised if there wasn't one more mistake from either of the sides. Clontarf again using all their experience, taking their time. UCD fans screaming for them to use it here. Referee happy enough with proceedings. Clontarf doing well to manage the clock here now. Just taking up one out with plenty of support. Oh, could get over here. Have we got a turnover? Yes, we do. Yeah, just gets detached from his supporting actors, and UCD will get one more chance, it seems.
They picked their battles very well there and went over the. Like you said, there were a lot of one-out carries from Clontarf, so they picked the.
So this is last play now for UCD. This is all do or die here. Last play, Belfield Park. Or the Belfield Bowl, I should say. Belfield Park is long gone. UCD need to focus on execution here now. Up at 4, manage to take it. UCD take it down again with a peel around the corner. Gives it to dummy Bobby Sheehan into the first tackle. And an excellent turnover, it must be said, from Clontarf, number 16, Declan Adamson, just to the death, to secure 4 points for Clontarf and 1 for UCD. 5 points for Clontarf, actually, and 1 for UCD. So thanks everybody for joining us on the live stream today. Thanks again to our sponsors, Matrix Client Claim Services Limited and Ennis and Associates, and our club sponsors EY. And we hope to see you down at the Belfield Bowl very shortly. Thanks very much.